Good morning. Welcome to our 6 a.m. Pacific time moment of contemplation and affirmative prayer. Thank you for joining us this morning from wherever you are, and even if you're joining us later or in a different time zone, we're using 365 Science of Mind, a year of daily wisdom from the founder of the organization now known as Centers for Spiritual Living, Dr. Ernest Holmes. And today's reading for the 27th of April, which I'm reading on Kindle, is written in affirmative style language, except for a few sentences. So it really is like a prayer in itself. There is one phrase that I'm going to change um, because of our understanding today of the richness of our emotional world. And I'm certain it would be phrased differently if the author were writing it today. It says, if my will to be happy or well has been limited by timidity or laziness, I now resolve to get out of all emotional ruts. So we know now that timidity is not a flaw of character. We know that people can be highly sensitive, that some people are extroverted, other people are introverted, still others are omniverted. I think the author may be referring to being governed by fear, uh, something like that. Also, laziness is a word that is sometimes used in a criticizing way. And so it's more appropriate to frame it in terms of being motivated or unmotivated. And emotional ruts, um, we would have a much more profound acceptance of the whole range of emotional feelings and understand the appropriateness of times when we feel one way or the other, or even feeling stuck. So I'm going to change that to talk about being inspired from the divine pattern of wholeness within, um, being motivated from within, and being inclined to express and accept all of my feelings in the present moment. So that is a change that I'm going to make to the text. And I wanted to point out to you my reasoning for doing that. So it's short and sweet, today's reading, and let's just get to it and use it as an affirmative prayer. I invite you to get situated. So let your physical form relax and notice that I notice that as I let my physical form relax, my emotional form follows. My whole being follows. Even my thoughts. Of course, it all started with the thought, relax. Let us let go of everything even before the day takes hold of us. Let us get ourselves situated. There is only one reality, the living Spirit Almighty, the Eternal One, in and through all things. And here are the words from the reading. The eternal now, the present moment. This is where my freedom is, in the present moment. In this present moment, I am not limited by traditions, human-made rules, or societal structures. I have come from the one source, the divine. The divine made me with free will. That is a gift I accept, and I make mindful use of it. In this present moment, I drop all loyalty to anything that limits me. I see human-made ideas for what they are, human-made. And I open my mind to divinely inspired ideas. I open my heart to the steadfastness of the divine. I am of the divine, and it is the pattern of perfection in everything that is. I am guided today correctly from this presence within me. I'm lovingly inspired by its love, and I'm inspired to drop everything and anything that may have prevented me from embracing the divine pattern of perfection. In this present moment, I allow the divine pattern to motivate me, to inspire me to live boldly, and to accept and express the whole range of my feelings in the present moment. I accept the divine pattern of perfection for my life, and in doing so, joy and well-being rise up. They rise up right here in me in the present moment. Nothing can stand in the way of my freedom. I realize that, spiritually speaking, success, abundance, joy are available to me in each present moment. So in this present moment, I embrace freedom in my life, in my work, in my relationships, in my world, in my body. I declare that in this present moment I am free to experience divine love and its love for me, and also to expand in my understanding of what the divine is. The divine within me is all powerful, all good, and all there is. And so it is. If you are reading along with me from 365 Science of Mind, you'll notice that I use the text as a springboard to express myself in prayer in my own words. And so I encourage you to get today's reading out and to listen to this broadcast again to see how I use it, and then to do that for yourself. Because I noticed as I'm reading the Kindle, then I changed more than just the one paragraph. It's an in the moment thing where I want to choose words and phrases that feel authentic to me and accurate to me. And that might be different for you. If there is something that is incomplete in you, or if you cried yourself to sleep last night, or if there's something you wish to celebrate and have more of, please contact the World Ministry of Prayer. The link is in the description of this broadcast. Trained, licensed prayer practitioners are waiting on standby to respond to your emails and phone calls and chat. They want to pray with you. Thank you in advance for sharing this broadcast. So many of you do that, and it helps us spread the web of connectivity so that so many people may practice with us, whether or not they are members of Centers for Spiritual Living. Have a beautiful day.